CNN. New owner Elon Musk claimed a violation of policy. Andrew Dimbert starts us off. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, George. In his latest move as boss, Musk wielding his power as CEO to suspend several well-known journalists without much explanation overnight. However, some of those accounts he temporarily axed from Twitter include people who have been critical of him. Overnight, Twitter's new owner, Elon Musk, suspending the accounts of multiple journalists from news outlets, including the New York.
This is like the fucking idiotic doxing conversation round 2 electric boogaloo, whatever you want to fucking call it, okay? Elon is also, there's some updates on this story as well. Elon is like very mad. He's turning on Barry Weiss. We're going to get to that. Stop getting fucking horny. I know you're spoiling it. Spoiler alert. Stop spoiling the news. I have an idea of how I want to cover the story. Please stop jumping ahead of the fucking line, okay? Elon Musk equals full name equals doxed, yeah.
Times, The Washington Post, and CNN for allegedly violating the company's new doxing policy by sharing his live location. Doxing referring to sharing someone's identity, address, or other personal information online. Late Thursday, Musk joined a Twitter Spaces conference to address the...
That's what the issue with Twitter Spaces is. So, and with no way to fix it, okay? So when the Twitter Spaces are fucking broken without any sort of serious fix... And the way that it's broken specifically is that people who are banned can be in the Twitter space for some reason. I don't even know how. But, yeah, he banned the guy tracking his jet. He banned all jet tracking in general. Okay? And then he talked about how it was like doxing. He said these are journalists in air quotes. And it was a total abuse of power. It was a total abuse of power. Completely unacceptable. Okay? Completely unacceptable. And then he wanted to lick his wounds in a fucking Twitter space, which he has deleted now. The functionality of Twitter Spaces is now deleted because they have no way of like... Why is this an abuse of power? Why is
Jet using publicly available data, despite saying last month he would leave the account up as part of his commitment to free speech? Some of the reporters suspended Thursday night had been reporting on the new doxing policy. Musk falsely claimed that the journalists had violated his new doxing policy by sharing his live location.
Bro, he literally wrote the policy after he banned people. It's so funny. It's like, oh, you guys violated the policy. It's like, what policy? Oh, the one I just wrote. I mean, it is such a transparent example of fucking abuse of power. I don't know what else to say. It's just so obvious what happened here.
Amounting to what he described as assassination coordinates. The suspensions coming amid a wave of controversy on content moderation since Elon Musk took control of Twitter. CNN saying in part, we have asked Twitter for an explanation and we will reevaluate our relationship based on that response. Now, Musk did tweet that these moves were not retaliation against...
The policy actually has exceptions for media. Yeah, I know. And also, plenty of people got fucking banned without ever even posting the coordinates or anything like that. And also, no one is even talking about Mastodon, which he pretty much said was literally like a website that exclusively works to fucking, dox Elon Musk or something when that's not the case. He has just banned a competitor for no fucking reason. It's crazy. Half of my haters are caught 1 day suspension from my chat for saying the absolute dumbest shit that derails the convo, and they think it's the same as being banned from an entire social media platform for zero good reason. Because someone said it's literally his company. Think of like your Twitch community. If you made a rule, you'd enforce it right. It's like, bro, we get it. But we understand that that's what Elon is doing. Like, do you think this is a unique perspective that no one was aware of? We all know that's what Elon is doing. It's petty. It's fucked up. That's the issue. The issue is that it's fucking a petty grievance. And someone has a profound amount of fucking power to exercise and enforce that. Okay? When you come to me and say, oh, dude, you're being petty when you fucking... What do the LAPD cops say? Yeah, I mean, he might not have done it. I don't know. Anyway. What is this? Yo, spicy White Claw. If you want the whole account, here it is. Is this the Rich Campbell thing? We'll talk about it later, okay? Let me go through the Elon Musk thing, please. I want to finish the Elon Musk story. Can I do that? Please? Okay. We're going to do it. I know a lot of you are like, some of you are genuinely concerned and you want to hear about it because you want to hear my perspective on it because, you know, as far as I understand, I'm not fully familiar with what's going on, but it seems like it might be sexual assault. But some of you are just in here for drama. And for those people, you know, calm down, okay? I'm going to finish this first. Okay? Okay.
Against journalists who have criticized him. Michael?
All right, Andrew, thank you so much for that.
Winter virus.
Good fucking
It's a
video.
breaking news overnight.
Okay, so Donie O'Sullivan was one of the people that got banned. We already know exactly what happened. Elon Musk is bitch made, very thin-skinned, takes down Jack Sweeney after claiming that he was going to fucking keep up like every flight tracker account, including his own flight tracker account. That's his commitment to free speech. It's absolute. He turns around, decides, no, I'm not going to do that on a whim, and starts fucking clapping ass cheeks, okay? Not only that, but he also turns around and starts banning journalists who are covering the story. And it's fucking crazy. He also turns around and takes down Mastodon links to the same degree where, like, you can't even write a Mastodon, which is a competitor platform, okay? Not like a big competitor or anything like that, which is why I don't think that he should have even been afraid of Mastodon or anything like that. But he did that. He took down Mastodon as well. And it was fucking ridiculous. It was completely fucking ridiculous. It was him being a total bitch-made baby. For Elon, Twitter is a person platform, not a professional one. Yeah, I mean, he considers it, you know, for his personal use. He's just doing whatever the fuck he wants.
And tonight, Elon Musk banning multiple tech journalists from Twitter with no explanation.
I got to pee. I'll
The
be back in a
suspensions come
second.
just hours after Twitter shut down an account belonging to an emerging competitor, Mastodon. The ban includes the New York Times' Ryan Mack, the Washington Post's Drew Harwell, and our own CNN's Donie O'Sullivan. Here with me to talk about all this, we have John Berman, also Donie O'Sullivan, and CNN's Oliver Dorsey. What did you do that was so bad, Donie?
We reported on Elon Musk. We were talking about formerly the world's richest man, world's second richest man, who runs Twitter. He has taken particular he's been annoyed that there's been this account, which has been active for years now, which tracks the movements of his private jet.
Right, but you're not doing that. Why did you get banned?
So we reported how yesterday he shut that account down, and tonight we continue to report on it. He is claiming on social media that I and other journalists shared the precise live location of his jet, and therefore that's why he kicked us off, because we caused danger to him. Certainly, in my case, I didn't. We just posted stories about what was happening, him shutting down those accounts. But look, I think the bigger issue here is, of course, this is supposed to be the guy who's the free speech absolutist, right?
Wait, are you saying that Elon Musk is saying something that isn't true?
I think that seems to be the case.
Well,
John.
I mean, it actually goes further than that, John. He was touting, freedom of speech as this beacon, that Twitter would be a beacon of that, until it comes to anybody saying something about something he doesn't like.
There's a word for that.
Is it called hypocrisy?
It might be called hypocrisy. Yeah, look, first of all, Elon Musk's understanding of freedom of speech has always been somewhat limited. There's no constitutional freedom of speech for a private company. Never has been, and as far as I know, there never will be. So his criticisms of Twitter from before were off base. It's his company. I mean, he can ban Donie if he wants to. It's just wildly hypocritical.
Oliver, what is CNN going to do about this?
Well, I think this raises a big question about what the future of the free press on Twitter.
Yeah, it's just like, he's right, okay? We all know that. So when someone comes into the fucking chat and says like, it's his company, he can do whatever he wants with it. It's like, you're not bringing up a new point. We are all aware of this. We're actually criticizing it. One, from the hypocrisy perspective, but two, also from the perspective of like someone being able to just like, for personal reasons, destroy a space that a quarter of Americans use for communication. Okay? That's it. That is what is fucked up. That is what is unimaginably fucked up. It's also a billionaire being a tyrant with no accountability whatsoever. It's not Elon Musk. It's at the consent of his bougie class. He's just the face of it. Sure. That's why I saw like Anderson Dreesen or whatever. Mark Andreessen? Is that how you say it? Like all these other billionaires that are supposedly like centrist liberals to come out and defend Elon Musk. Like you can't just fucking delete. You can't own such vast spaces individually and single-handedly, okay, and do whatever the fuck you want with them. That's crazy to me, okay? That's crazy. That's unacceptable. It's fucked up.
Looks like, our news organization's going to stand by as the reporters are just, hastily banned without explanation. CNN is saying it's going to reevaluate its relationship with Twitter based on the response it gets. I want to read you the full statement, Allison.
Please.
It says, the impulsive and unjustified suspension of a number of reporters, including CNN's Donie is concerning but not surprising. And it goes on to say Twitter's increasing instability and volatility should be of incredible concern for everyone who uses Twitter. And then it goes on to say, we have asked Twitter for an explanation and we will reevaluate our relationship based on that response. And I think it's so important.
Why does CNN have a relationship with Twitter? What do you mean? Because they are a fucking... Twitter is a platform where CNN is housed, okay? CNN uses Twitter to disseminate information. Holy fuck. There is no difference between what Elon Musk is doing here. I'm Turkish, okay? So I have a very different perspective on shit like this. What Elon is doing here and what Jeff Bezos did with Washington Post is something that I've seen already, okay? This happened in Turkey. Rich people love buying media outlets and communication networks so they can control it, okay? Now, in America, it's a little different because capitalism is king. So they're not like just government-aligned rich people that are buying the outlets so they can do propaganda for the government. Okay? But that's how this shit works. That's what they're doing. They're just like they've privatized and enclosed basically what is the commons, okay? On the internet, like a place where everyone gets together and communicates with one another, and one individual can just like buy it and destroy it, okay? That's crazy. Sorry if there was an announcement. There was ads at 45 and 30. Is that a new contract thing? No, I fucked up and I forgot to run ads in the previous hour. That's why I ran 2 1-minute ads.
I wanted to point out that Twitter really needs or really relies on news. I mean, that's what's the kind of the lifeblood of
And
Twitter.
journalists,
Current events.
I mean, they're all on Twitter.
And so if you see news organizations start to pull, that's going to be a real blow to the platform and make it less usable, I think, for the average person.
Doing my job here and to play devil's advocate against myself, I guess. Look,
No
when Trump got suspended,
shot.
everybody pointed out that was also, a concerning thing for many.
That's crazy. Oh, the dick sucking commences. NBC News temporarily suspended tech reporter Ben Collins from NBC and MSNBC Airways, saying his Musk criticism was not editorially appropriate. What the fuck? Yo, that's huge. This is fucking huge, dude. That's when you see the media and who their real masters are. There is no better example that the media is servile and provides a fucking service to the billionaire class. There is no better example of this. There's no better representation of this than that, dude. Oh my God. That's gross, dude. That is fucking gross. I got to see what he said. Newsrooms are scrambling to counter Elon Musk bans. On Thursday, Twitter suspended Donie O'Sullivan. We already saw that. News organizations not considering a range of options to respond. People familiar with the conversation say they range from pulling coverage from Twitter, as CBS News did briefly in November, to retaliating against Twitter's advertising businesses. CNN executives have discussed whether their corporate partner, Warner Media Discovery, would stop advertising on the platform. NBC News has already benched one of the journalists who had reported on Twitter and has been harshly critical of Musk. NBC News temporarily suspended tech reporter Ben Collins from covering Musk on NBC and MSNBC airwaves, according to two sources. The network told Collins earlier this month that his criticisms of Musk, which included comments about how the billionaire was purposely trying to destroy Twitter, was not editorially appropriate. That's the reason? That's the fucking reason why NBC said you can't cover this anymore? The scandal here is that Elon Musk discovered who his company's deputy general counsel was 6 weeks after he purchased this. Bro, that is wild, dude. Collins was pulled from NBC's air over Musk coverage earlier this month, not in response to the latest conflict. Yeah, they updated it in here. Chatter. They already issued the correction in the bottom, but they also edit the article when they issue a correction. You dox, you get banned. If you post a link to the dox, you get banned. Pretty simple concept. That's not a fucking dox, brother. You don't know what you're talking about. Also, this is not even them. Why did you just... Dude, Elon dick riders have one note. I swear to fucking God. They literally have one fucking speed, dude. You are literally like a sea cucumber. Like, you just have no fucking idea how things work. I said Elon Musk, and that motherfucker went, you dox, you get banned. This guy didn't even get banned on Twitter. Okay? This guy got banned on NBC because NBC decided his coverage of Elon Musk was editorially inappropriate. You have such little fucking critical thinking skills that you are literally doing an automated response like a fucking bot. You NPC! Story at hand. Oh shit, I forgot the excuse tape we're going to listen to.
No doxing it.
Okay. It's not doxing, by the way.
Many people kicking off the then president of the United States, regardless of the circumstances. But, you know, I have a platform. I'm here talking to you on CNN. There are other social media platforms. The First Amendment, despite what Musk and a lot of his supporters say, does not actually apply to Twitter. I think what is more concerning here, though, is independent journalists, freelance journalists all around the world, many of whom are covering maybe abuses and ongoings at Musk's other companies, Tesla, SpaceX. Think about the chilling effect that might have because, as Oliver said, many journalists rely on Twitter to get their work out there, particularly if they are independent freelancers.
But furthermore, one of the things that I think...
Yeah, that is like completely unacceptable, okay? That is completely unacceptable. Like saying, hey, a part of your job as a journalist is using Twitter. That's just the reality. Whether you admit it or not doesn't matter. I use Twitter quite frequently as a news aggregator. It's a very important fucking resource for me, okay? Journalists use it for similar reasons, but then also on top of that, they use it for breaking stories. They use it for going after like, people that they use it for communication. They use it for like talking to other journalists. They use it for collaboration. It is a very valuable tool for journalists. Elon saying, I'm just going to take you off the fucking platform for covering me is basically saying, if you're a journalist, you better watch what you say about Elon Musk. Okay? And plenty of rich people have done this in the past. Peter Thiel, another Elon Musk friend from PayPal, also took down an entire fucking What? This is... I can't wait until Elon destroys the value of Twitter so much that it's cheap enough for me to buy it, and I can quietly ban everyone on here that calls me short and gay. Good tweet. You need to see this? Bro, we are going to talk about it, dude. I know. I saw it, okay? I saw it. The Rich Campbell thing we're going to fucking talk about. Jesus, Lord mercy, dude. You think you're the first person? Like, if Jake Sucky has brought it up already, you think you're the first person bringing this news to me right now? No, okay? Fucking Jake Sucky knows about it. If Jake Sucky knows about it, we know about it, bro. It's this platform. We're going to get to it.
Where the hypocrisy comes in is that a lot of people felt that hateful, vitriolic, violent speech shouldn't be allowed on there because of personal safety. Elon Musk doesn't want his personal safety violated. I mean, that's what it comes down to. He doesn't want people to know where he is. It's about...
Bro, here's the best way to do this, okay? Let me give you guys some facts once again. Every flight, because of FAA regulation, is tracked in real time. Okay? Commercial flights are tracked in real time. If Elon Musk wants to have privacy, he can literally have the same privacy that you do. Okay? By traveling with a commercial flight. But that's slumming it. He does not want to slum it. That's too disgusting to be around the working poor. Even literally fucking first class motherfuckers. Okay? That is the reason why he has to travel by private jet. Okay? He can charter another jet if he wants to anonymously travel with another charter